Hi, it's 𝖊𝖊𝖙𝖗𝖗. Um, this video is basically about how to set up a retargeting ad for a warm audience, or how to set up a retargeting Facebook ad in general. So before you do anything, you want to make sure that you do have a business Facebook and an Instagram set up. You want to have a Facebook ads account set up, and also that you link your Facebook pixel to your website. So if you are on Shopify, you can just go to your settings. You can go to where it says uh preferences, go to pixels, and then you'll be able to link your pixel from your ads account to your site. So this right here is just the ad account setup. So in this, you'll be able to look at all of your information regarding your business, and everything is just set up for you. So these are the tabs on the side: business home, business tools. Then right here you can see which ad account you're on, and then you can see your payments, notifications, and your pages. So once you've already set up your pixel, then you can go to where it says audiences. So if you are someone who's already have data from your pixel, then this is where you will start. And then I'll go into where you will go if you don't have any. So right here, basically what I've already done is set up the audiences for the pixel that I already have set up on my site. So right here you can see custom audience, and then it'll tell you a size, and it'll be pending depending on how large your size is, and then it'll tell you if it's ready and when it was created. So you can click, if you already have a data, you already had it, you can click create audience, custom audience. What I like to do is pick website. If I already have data going to my website and I've already been able to track it, I'll just press website. And then the pixel should be already populated in here, so it will just show you which pixel you can pick from. So what I like to do is I like to just go through the website visitors in the last week or so, depending on how many customers have visited my site. So I'll pick all website visitors in the past 10 to 20 days, or per se. Or if you are looking to go to have them retargeted to an audience that have already visited a specific page, and you'll put people who visited a specific page, and then you'll be able to go to your site and copy the URL. So you'll just be able to go to the site, copy your URL, put it here. Well, just just make believe that's there. Then you'll put a name. So for this, we can put retargeting hats in 30 days. So say for instance it was hats, right? And then you'll press create audience. So then when you go to your ads manager, when you want to create an ad, then you'll go to, what I like to do is go to conversions. So that right there is basically saying that you're targeting people who will be likely to make a purchase. So then you'll name your campaign. So for me, I like to just put it as something that I'll that's very relevant to what I'm selling, or something that I'll remember. And then I also like to do the same for the ad set part too. So it'll be, so the ad set part is basically the interest or the type of things that the people who you are targeting are interested in. And then the ad is basically, the ad that will be creating. You can use existing pictures or videos, or you can use something that you create along the way. So then you'll just press continue. So basically what it'll do is it'll populate for you. So if you don't already have an audience, then this is where you will be going, and then you'll be able to, in the ad set part, you'll be able to create interest based on different brands or different interests that your audience may be interested in, if that makes sense. So right here, basically, you can pick a campaign objective. We already know that we've created conversions, and then everything else will stay the same. So on the side, what I like to do is at least get a minimum of 1 million reach, but depending on the interest of your audience, it might change and it might be lower. So you don't always want to go by that, because sometimes it can show lower, but then it'll also be higher. So you just want to make sure that you do have a good amount of reach in your campaign, so that you can get an overall better performance ad. On the right side, it'll say daily reach, so it'll basically show what your potential is of purchases. And why is this not going down? And basically, based on what you've already put in, what are the numbers and how it'll estimate out. So for me, I like to do a budget of $5. For a lot of people, it may be different, but for me, since this just is a basic retargeting campaign, then I just like to start off with $5 and then increase it as it performs. So then the start date, I like to just put 12 o'clock a.m. or I like to put a time that allows for the ads to run, because sometimes if you do run an ad and it doesn't publish right away, it'll just take some of the money that you've already put in. So you just want to make sure that you give it enough time to populate. And then a set time, you can put any time that you want. So right here, since we already have a custom audience, as you've seen that we created before, then it'll basically give you a drop down and you can press retargeting hats. So basically all of the people that have visited that specific web page in the last 30 days will be who you are targeting. But if you don't have a custom audience and you just want to put something, here, then you can do that as well. If you want to exclude someone, you can too. So what I like to do is just put United States or worldwide, and then the age bracket, depending on what you are selling, you can put it between 18 to 65, or if it's gender specific, you can put that here. And then I also like to do detailed targeting on, so that it can give your ad a better reach. And then also I like to just do for languages, I like to do English all, and then automatic placements, so that it can just show to everybody. On all of the platforms. If you do have a specific platform that you want to reach, or you don't want to show your audience to, then you can change it by pressing manual placements. And then that will be that for that specific ad set. But if you are looking into a specific type of product, then you can go easily to Google Trends, or you can go to Google specifically and then put in different interests that will appeal to the specific people that you are targeting, and then you can use those to put into your campaign. So right here, it's gonna automatically submit your Facebook and your Instagram if it's set up, and then right here you can create an ad. So basically, what you'll be doing is pressing single image or video. So depending on what type of product you have, and if your product is specific to, images, then you can put that here. So for me, what I like to do is I like to just create a image, and then it'll open up and you'll be able to create your image. So for me, since mine is hats, then if I was appealing to a certain audience that I knew were females, that I knew have seen this product that I am selling, then I could easily use one of the pictures that I already have that I know will appeal to the customer. So what you want to do is, for the primary text, you always want to create a strong copy that'll spark their interest, or create ask a question, or create something that's suspenseful for them, or just an offer that they can't resist. So we can put here, you can use emojis if you want to, depending on the range of the time frame that they've seen it. So for us, we put 30 days. So now you might want to give them more incentive to purchase. So giving them an offer as such as 50% off, or telling them, depending on the season, telling them that they'll be warm and comfy with this set would be good. Or make sure that you're talking directly to them, and then you'll also provide them with a something that'll say, click the link, to, and then say, for instance, this was the link. And then you'll put something like this. On ours, something is wrong, so it's not going to basically show it. But, as you can see, it'll show you the variation of which it'll be placed. So then you can basically see how it will come out, and that'll give you a better indication of whether or not, it looks good, whether or not it's placed properly. So then you can easily create a headline. So you can give them something like this. Know why it's not going down.